I am ready to break the internet with the skincare routine. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, my name is Abby. I've been a model for the past 7-8 years, and I've been in the makeup chair with professionals doing my hair and makeup almost every day. So I've been learning so much from them. Without further ado, I just want to share with you the easiest skincare routine, the most simple, raw routine, the pieces that you need, not the pieces that are fluff. However, I do have some fluff products. I have some things that I really like that aren't necessarily proven to be good for you or bad for you. They're just, I like them. So I'm going to mention them in the end. So if you want to stay watching, you can see what I'm talking about in the end of things that I really enjoy that aren't necessarily required. So let's get into my daily skincare routine. I want to emphasize before I start any of this, I'm no expert, I'm no doctor, I'm no dermatologist. I don't want to be. I just want to share with you what I use because you're asking, and I like to fulfill your requests. So let me share with you also a little bit of my science as to why I think this routine works. The fastest backstory. I was on set and there was a model and she was 65 years old. I saw her skin was stunning, super beautiful, and I'm like, wow, you need to tell me everything that you're doing. And all she did was order me this book. This is her dermatologist from the UK, Natalia Spearings, and I read this book, leave it next to my bed. I have my highlighter in it, and inside I have all these points marked that I find super critical. Any skin issue or concern that you have, there's like a paragraph on that as to what the media tells you, what science has proven, and what she suggests. So it's really easy to digest, and you can like just flip to the part of it that you need. Skintelligent by Natalia Spearings. I get this on Amazon. Everything will be linked in the caption for you. Since reading that book, I've simplified my skincare routine to these pretty much 4 products. So let's go into the morning skincare routine. Wake up in the morning, I just rinse my face with some cold water to wake it up. And then I'll sometimes use like an ice roller or something to just depuff the skin, but I don't cleanse because you don't want to strip the natural oils in the skin because that's what's keeping it plump and keeping it hydrated. If you're constantly stripping your skin's natural oils, it's like fighting to bring oils back, which can make you more oily, which can make your skin irritated, dry. But I wanted to say that if you are a morning cleanser person and you can't go without it because you do a bunch of skincare at night and you just want to reset, let's say you're in the shower and you still want to wash your face because you just came back from a workout or something like that. I have 2 cleansers that I would like to suggest. This is a new one for me. It's Versed Soft Launch Gentle Hydrating Cleanser. And I also want to preface, none of this is sponsored. This is truly my skincare routine. So this is the cleanser that I've been using. It's super, super good for sensitive skin, normal to dry skin. It comes out like this. So it's very much like kind of a moisturizer, and it's super gentle, like the most gentle. You feel more moisturized after. For a cheaper alternative, CeraVe is like the #1 like best proven skincare product line. There's a couple out there, but this one's just like at CVS. It's super cheap. Everyone loves it. I feel like it's good for all skin types. It's good for sensitive skin. Your skin should feel more moisturized when you cleanse your skin, not like stripped. So that's the #1 thing. CeraVe, and I love this Versed one. Again, super moisturizing. After I just splash my face with cool water and get the crusties out of my eyes, if I'm going to set for modeling or if I'm about to do my makeup, every once in a while, I will use a BHA exfoliant. This one's from Paula's Choice, and I have these little cotton rounds. So I just put a little bit of this chemical exfoliant. I would never put beaded exfoliating anything on my skin ever, because you're just gonna like, first of all, dry out your skin. Second of all, you're gonna like open up your pores more in aggressive, abrasive ways, and you don't ever want to do that. You never want to like touch your face too much. You never want to pop your pimples. You never want to use scrubs because you're just making your pores bigger and more visible. It's not helping at all. Chemical exfoliants every once in a while. I'll notice I'm getting a little bit of like dry flakiness. I can feel the blackheads on my nose start to kind of puff up and flare. If you use this BHA chemical exfoliant and you just put a couple little splashes like this on the cotton pad and you just very, very gently swipe around the face. Like, you do not need to, I feel like a lot of people are so aggressive with their exfoliating. Just be nice, be gentle. Your skin is like a baby's bottom. You wouldn't like scrub it off like that. And when you're scrubbing it that hard, it's just gonna make the problem worse. So Really, really gentle. This isn't a must-have. I went years without exfoliating and I didn't need it, but now that I'm getting a little bit older and wearing more makeup, I feel like there's times, especially now in the winter when my skin's a little bit more dry and less hydrated, using something like this is just really good to get off all that dead extra layer of skin so that your makeup lays better. SPFs, I have 2. This is Cora Organics Sunny Silk Drops, and this is an SPF 30. It's 100% mineral sunscreen serum, and I really like it. It's a little bit too greasy. I know the Elta MD, like invisible hydrating or something like that, is a really good one from dermatologists that people recommend. I just wanted to show you the texture of this. It's really milky and it really blends in nicely and it lays under makeup. It's, again, pretty hydrating. If you're somebody who doesn't like wearing makeup, I feel like this is a really good just like sheen. I dab everything in. I never swipe. So if you're somebody with oily skin, I would recommend that Elta MD one I mentioned. Also love this guy. I used it all the time in the summer, and especially now in the winter that I'm extra pale. This is the Kosas Dream Beam Sunlit SPF 40. If you've watched my videos on TikTok or on YouTube for a while now, you know that I love this under my makeup. A bronzy finish and a sheen for sure, but it's gonna just add a little bit of life to the skin without it being makeup. It's just like it's a tint, but it doesn't cover anything. I also watched a video recently that really just, it hit home with all the points that I'm making, like really aligned. I'm going to link it in the caption for you to watch. It's also on YouTube, and I feel like he explained SPF in the way that the whole thing works and what level you actually need and how your skin reacts to it. So that's really good to watch. I know SPF 30 and SPF 40 are quite light, but anything above that, like it really leaves a white cast on the skin, so you have to just figure out what one works for you. This is the part that I feel like will break the internet. For a moisturizer, I got this idea from this book, and it's so backed by science. This is Aquaphor, and I put it on my skin. I put it on my skin morning and night. I put it on my skin midday. I put it on my hands. By science, in reference from this book that I mentioned, it is amazing for sealing in your skin's natural oils without clogging your pores. Most moisturizers are adding a bunch of things to your skin that it doesn't even need, but Aquaphor will just keep and seal your natural oils in. So if you're not stripping it with a bunch of heavy chemicals and exfoliants and cleansers, then your skin's oils should be flourishing. And if you switch your routine and you stop using all of those crazy exfoliants and toners and drying out chemicals, and you just try to do this, your skin's gonna take a minute to adjust to like understand its natural oils again. Like, why do you think men have the most beautiful skin and they don't do anything? They don't even use a cleanser. It's because their natural oils are flourishing, and it will keep you from aging quicker if you just let your skin do its thing. Like, less is more. That's my morning routine. Literally splash my face with cold water. Then I use this if I need it, which is the chemical exfoliant, and then an SPF and a moisturizer, which really loving this one, Aquaphor. I'm gonna show you how I use it. Again, people freak out about this, but this is the amount that I use, the tiniest bit. I rub it through my hands to where there's literally nothing left, and then I just pat it on and I'm good to go. And that's like my right out of the shower thing that I do. I feel like people get overwhelmed and they just use way too much, and they're like slugging. In my opinion, slugging is very unnecessary, but it doesn't need more thick layers of it. Like, let your skin also be itself. You don't need to change it. Like, that's kind of the motto on my channel. You don't need to change yourself. We just want to like amplify your natural features and make you feel pretty without feeling like you need to add a bunch of stuff to your routine. Simple, less is more. That's my motto. My favorite part, my PM skincare routine. So let's say you had a crazy day, you're wearing a ton of makeup. For me, for modeling, I definitely need to remove everything, but I want to do it as gently as possible. This is a deep cleansing oil I actually get from Amazon. I think it's like $12, something like that. It's lasted me a long time, and I use this religiously every night to remove my makeup. I use 1 pump or even a half a pump, and it doesn't burn my eyes at all. It is the best cleansing oil ever, and even the dermatologist from the UK on Instagram, she will post about her products. It's literally this deep cleansing oil, tretinoin and Aquaphor. And so let me just preface with same. The next thing I'll mention is unnecessary, and I know everyone loves double cleansing, so I'll still mention it, but again, stripping your oils, unnecessary. You can remove everything you need to remove with an oil cleanser. Just, I understand that you might not feel super clean after. This is the Tower 28 SOS, and I've been using it. Honestly, you can see I haven't used too much of it, so I can't say for sure. A little bit more for like acne prone skin. It's a little bit heavier in terms of like the cleaning process than the one that I mentioned for morning and night. This is great for in the shower, morning and night. It's super, super soothing for the skin, so I really like that. After I cleanse my skin, after everything is off, I will go in with a retinol. This is the one I get from my dermatologist, and this is the All Skin Types Alpha Ret Overnight Cream. I think you can only get this from like doctor's offices, but I just take a tiny bit, like a pump of it on my hand, and then I will put this everywhere. The reason we use tretinoin, I'll just sum it up really quickly. Tretinoin and retinol, vitamin A, is the only thing that's ever really been proven by science to help with aging, wrinkles, fine lines, scarring, all the things. Again, I highly recommend you watching that video in the caption because they really explain it well. But retinol is definitely more on the subtle side. And if you're noticing that you're using tretinoin and it's super heavy on your skin, or you feel like it's really drying, then you're going to eventually potentially break down your skin barrier because it's too abrasive, and you just want to like ease your way into it. So I've been using this whole really gentle retinol for a long time, and I'm about done with it. But when I'm done with this one, I'm going to like up my dose a little bit. Like I'm going to get a little bit more of a stronger one. Like I know they have a stronger one of this, or I'll just go to tretinoin and only do it a couple nights a week. Definitely not every day. In addition to that, my eye cream that I've actually been loving, and it's actually hilarious because I bought it as kind of like a, just wanted to see. It's on TikTok Shop. Everyone's talking about it. It's so annoying. I get all these ads. I never use an eye cream because they never talked about you needing an eye cream, especially in this book. She's like, you don't need it. Your eye cream moisturizer is just a diluted version of your actual skin moisturizer. So if you just put less of your skin moisturizer under your eyes, it does the exact same thing. So I've never been one to like lean into it, but I did, and I bought it, and it's a reviving eye serum, ginseng and retinol, which is different from retinol. It's a little bit more intense actually. So I'm not sure if I love this yet. It really feels nice. Do I notice a huge difference? Not yet, but like it's again one of those things that may work on my third or fifth bottle of this. So I'm just gonna keep testing it and let you know how I feel. Eye creams, like I said, unnecessary. After my retinol is on, I will go with my beef tallow. This is the one I've been using and loving lately. It's actually a new product, Momona Super Tallow. It's baby safe. It has vitamin A, D, E, and K, and non-toxic, no seed oils. Really, really good grass-fed beef tallow. What is beef tallow? Beef tallow is a trending thing, I know. But it's essentially the same thing, feeling-wise, as Aquaphor, but it has vitamins. So it's kind of like the big brother of Aquaphor, if you will. Put some on my finger just to show you how much I use. Literally this much. And you'll see how far that goes. And then I'll just, again, press, and I'd go everywhere. You can put this in your hair. You can put this on your cuts. You can put this on literally everything. And it's amazing. The fact that it's good for baby skin tells me that it's good for my skin too. For PM lips, I have two favorite ones. I think this is just OG. I love the Laneige Sleep Mask. This is the vanilla one. Additionally, I've been really loving the Rhode lip balm. I just flew on a plane yesterday. This is the only one that I really wanted to reach for. It's growing on me. If you've made it this far, now let's talk about the fluffs. Number one morning fluff product. These are the Peters Thomas Roth. They're the Cloud Eye Hyaluronic Acid. They're almost clear, so when I'm out and about doing my day, people don't look at me like super jarring that I have under eye patches on, although who cares? Just feels great, and it's moisturizing my under eyes. So again, not a need. but I really like these ones. I know they're a bit more expensive than the other ones, but I think they really work and it's worth it. Something I wanted to mention was some of my favorite skin tints that might have SPF or might just have skincare in them, but it's a really good sneaky way to kind of get more of that skincare routine going. If you wanted to minimize your morning routine and you just wanted one product that does it all, you got your moisturizer, you got your skincare, you've got your SPF, and you have your foundation tint. This is the Ilia Serum, Super Serum Tint, and I freaking love this. SPF 40 really lasts a long time and it does the job of so many products. So it's an all-in-one, one-stop shop product and it's beautiful on all skin types and all ages. My mom got this and she looks so good with it on. She's 64. Says a lot. Typology does not have SPF in it, but it is so freaking pretty on the skin and I can't get over it and I talk about it all the time. I don't try to sell my products, I just link the products and I can track and see how many people have purchased or clicked on a product. This is number one. This is like top tier. Everyone wants this and for good reason, and I hope that all of you watching this who actually bought this tell me how much you love it, because there's no way that you wouldn't. T10 tinted serum, and I get in type 2 light. This is the next product that's fluff, not necessary, but it really does make a difference. This is the all-in-one hydrolyzed collagen peptides, grass-fed, grass-finished collagen, and my friend actually created this, and I really trust her. They're from really healthy cows that are eating lots of grass in Brazil. And I put it in my coffee 1 scoop a day, or my smoothie or my matcha or whatever you want. And collagen is just really good at boosting the growth and the health and the vibrancy. Skin is very bouncy and very plump since using this, and I can really tell the difference. Seren Matina, unflavored, grass-fed, non-GMO, collagen, amino acids, hyaluronic acid, for your skin and your well-being. Just a quick little throw-in at the end because we're here. This is the Uni Refill System in their body serum, and I freaking love this so much. Not only does it smell amazing, but it also just feels so good and so moisturizing. This is, again, for your body, but I really just love, I don't know, it just feels expensive and your skin is moisturized. It's 24-hour serum, so you really feel like it's getting your skin moisturized. But my favorite thing about it, compared to other lotions, is I just want you to see that when I wipe this on, there is zero white cast. Immediately soaks into the skin, and I really love that about it. Again, all these products are going to be linked down below. I hope that this really helped simplify your routine, and just remember that the most important thing to do is an oil cleanser, a retinol or tretinoin, and your moisturizer. So in a perfect night, this is all I use. Please like, subscribe, do all the things. It really helps. If you have any questions, if you think that anything that I said in this video is incorrect, please tell me. Like, I really enjoy, especially on my last couple of videos, people really got fired up in the comments, giving me constructive feedback. Build a really strong community of people who care about their health and well-being. I just want it to be raw. I want it to be real, and I want to actually help you. I don't do this because I need money. I do this because I care. So just remember that. Like, my whole purpose is to make you feel beautiful and help fight the movement of social media and influencers and selling a bunch of products that don't actually work. Thank you guys again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.